Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we're going to be storing away photocards, and we're going to be storing away a lot of photocards. There are like 120 I think here, so like quite a lot. I think this is the most I've ever put away on camera, like at once, so very exciting. A lot of very exciting cards in here. I'm going to start off by splitting them into like which binders they're going into, just to give like an overview, I guess. Alright, so we got two sserafim binders, my low priority Prism Platinum binder, main girl group binder, Ults binder, post ICE1 binder, ICE1 binder, and HYEWON. So most of my binders, not every single one of them, but like most of them will go for today. So let's just start off with sserafim. So we're gonna start off with my first sserafim binder. And you know what? I really want to find another solution for my sserafim collection, because I have realized how much I hate these eunbi binders. Like, they're fine, like they serve their purpose fine, but I just don't like it. So I got this Sakura for this set, so now I'm just missing Kasaha? No, now I'm just missing Enche, which is nice. This is like my favorite set. I think it's everyone's favorite set, so you know. Then this one goes here. I really need to find something new for this collection. I really don't like it here. I hate working with these like pages. Hate working with like having to use these like smaller Japanese size sleeves. The binders, I can't. I really can't. So I have been looking at the, oh my god, this set is complete. I've been looking at the Meow Cafe like 15 pocket binders, and I've been, yeah, considering those. Like, they look really cool, like 15 pockets, so it's like, you know, 3 sets on one page, for 5 members, obviously. But I don't know, because it would work weirdly. Like for Fearless, they have like 4 sets, and there are room for 3 sets on a page, so you know what I mean. It could like prove troublesome in that regard, but yeah. This set is complete, and I didn't even realize that. Like, I didn't go into this video being like, oh, we're gonna complete this set. We have an anti-fragile set complete. I think this is the second one. It's been over a year since Anti-Fragile came out at this point. No, almost a year since Anti-Fragile came out. And this album is such a mess. If you collect like just one member of sserafim, like, you know how just overall stupid this era is to collect. Really stressful, so many cards, and it's really hard to get the cards. So completing sets just like means a lot to me. Like, yes, small wins, you know? Then I don't have anything else for this album, but I do have the last thing for this binder, which is this set of fan club kit cards. They look really cute in these. They're definitely not like my favorite of their sets. It's kind of boring. But I mean, it's sserafim, and they look stunning no matter what they do, so. But that's it for this binder. Then we're gonna move on to the second sserafim binder. I think another thing with like wanting to switch over to another binder is so that I can have more things like in one binder, if that makes sense. I know that Meow Cafe also have like 6 pocket binders, but the thing is, like, they are 5. So if I could find a solution where I could have like 5 in a row, that would obviously like make more sense for sserafim. I know there's also like 10 pocket binders, but usually they're like turned this way, kind of like the pockets, and I don't really know if I want to do that, you know. So yeah, I know I'm like making it complicated for myself, but I just would like to have supplies that I'm happy with, you know? I have this. I really have not worked very much on Unforgiven. I think in my mind, I'm like, Unforgiven is really easy to complete if I just put my mind to it. My only issue is that I haven't put my mind to it, so. Though their cards are really easy to find on Mercari. It's just that I don't want to commit to like creating a Mercari order because I'm so good at like buying like free things and then a month passes and then all of a sudden I have to ship out the package and there's only like free things in there and I feel like I wasted a bunch of money. I don't know, does that make sense? Kind of scared to open a Mercari order unless I like can fully commit to it basically. So I got this set but without Sakura, so I'm hoping this will be easy enough to find because obviously like you get this in a set. So if people are selling them individually, I'm assuming they're going to be really cheap. And then for the QR set, I got Yunjin. This is one of my favorite of their sets, so I really want to work more on that because I love it so much. They're so cute. But yeah, that was it for Le Sserafim. Sticking to the A5 binders, we're now going to move on to my Prism Platinum binder. All right, here's my Prism Platinum binder. And okay, so I've actually filmed this video before. I filmed this weeks ago and I absolutely hated how it turned out. So I just deleted the footage and then decided to refilm. And that's cool and all, but the thing about this 50/50 is that I know for a fact that I already put some cards away in my last video, which was like reorganizing. Like my binder setting up for 50/50 in that video. And I already had put some cards away, but I don't remember which ones I already did. So I just took them all out because I knew I reorganized it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I have all of my Aran Cupid cards. Still don't have anything for like, what's it called? The 50? Is that what their first album is called? It's the one with Higher, obviously. Their debut, I don't have anything for other than the ID, but I have her complete for 50/50, plus I have a pop. And I want to split them into bags. So there were 4 of these pink ones, and I think one of them includes the like pop. And then this has a black back, so it fits perfectly with these 3. And that fits up these 2 pages really, really nicely. I want to put this one up here. This is probably my favorite of her photo cards. Like, she's just so cute. And then the other 2 I'll put here. That looks really nice. These 2 fit the same concept, but these 2 don't. And this is the pop. I'm really scared, like, with what's gonna happen to 50/50. They recently lost, I don't know if it's like the overall case or if it's just like a small, I don't know. They lost something against their company, which is really upsetting. And I really hope that like everything works out for them. I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, I highly doubt that we're ever gonna get like a 50/50 comeback, like with all 4 of them. I would love for it to happen, but I just highly doubt that it will happen. And it's just a whole mess. I'm so worried about them, and I really hope that they're all right at the moment. But it's also making me hesitant to like buy their first album because like I don't know if I want to support the company. So I'm just gonna try and look for those cards secondhand. All right, moving on to my girl group binder. I have a huge stack for this. Like, this is so nice. So many cards to put away. So for Haram, I think I'm completing everything post the Village of Perception chapter 3, which is really nice. And for the Village of Perception chapter 3, I'm only missing 2 cards, and those are 2 Polaroids. So we are winning. Though, if you watched my last video, you would have heard me talk about my plans for Billlie. I want to expand my Billlie collection. I want to collect my top 3. I already collect Haram and of course Sheon. I collect everything for Suyeon. But what I want to do is like also pick up Suyeon and then put the 3 of them, like just their album cards in here. Like, you know, do like rows, which is just so nice. Top 3 collections always look really, really nice. I want to do that, but then I would have to like take all of the album cards out from where I store them in my Suyeon collection, and that is going to take a lot of work. So that's why I haven't done it yet. I feel like I need some like mental and physical preparations for that, because that is a huge undertaking and I'm just not ready for that, you know. All right, so for the Village of Perception chapter 3, like I said, I'm just missing 2 cards, and those 2 cards are the other 2 Polaroids, but I'm not too worried about that for now because these cards that I do have fill up a 9 pocket page really nicely. So I don't know if I'm gonna, because they were a bit like weird when it came to like the concepts of each of the cards. Like these 2 match, right? We agree that these 2, she's wearing the same outfit. However, they're from 2 different versions, which annoys me so much. But I think I'm gonna care more about the front, like how it looks here as compared to like how it looks on the back. So I'm gonna put these 3 in the middle, and then these 2 up here and these 2 down here. Yay, that looks really nice. I love Haram, especially in this era. Like pink hair, you can never go wrong with pink hair. It just always looks so stunning. And I mean, Haram is like the most beautiful idol in the entire industry. So like, yeah, she's just perfect. Actually, she's just perfect. Like, wow, she did that. And then I have this doppelganger card set. Obviously, if you bought more than 1 of the Village of Perception chapter 3 albums, then like, you know that you get like one of these cards in every single album. It's not like dependent on version or anything. So since I joined so many group orders, I have a bunch of these. So I thought I would just like keep an OT7 set, because everyone has them, they're really hard to like sell or trade. And I have multiple of each member. So why not just keep an OT7 set? And I really love Billlie, so obviously I don't mind that at all. But that was it for Billlie. Again, I'm gonna pick up my top 3, gonna move my top 3 into here. I already have a bunch of Sheon cards, so I just need to get the rest, basically. I'm probably gonna film my photocard collection, and then after that photocard collection, I'm gonna do a video where I set up for, well, my top 3. Then for Cherry Bullet, I don't have anything. Ooh, maybe I should talk about these. So I recently got these cards, and they're like binder fillers, kind of. They're kind of straightforward, missing photocard on the way. And they're made by my friend Chloe, who I mention so often. Chloe at Fairy Jisoo here on YouTube. You probably already know Chloe if you've watched a video of mine before. First of all, we collect like the same people. Well, not the same people, but we collect a lot of the same groups. You know what? We do collect a lot of the same people too. But yeah, we collect a lot of like the same groups. So I feel like if you watch me, you probably also watch Chloe. I will link her YouTube channel and also her shop that she recently opened down below. Those fillers are like so cute. Like, look, it's just so cute. I wish she would make a design that was like pink. And I have told her that. It's like, if you ever make them in pink, like, I will be there, I will be buying. But I also do think they're really cute in like the just standard black and white concept. And if you're wondering why I don't have the on the way things, like in these spots where I'm putting photocards, it's because 1, I didn't buy enough. And 2, like I said, I already filmed this video before, like a few weeks ago. And so when I went in and like took the cards out again, because yes, I did that, I just did not bother putting in like the fillers again, because I knew like, you know, I'm just gonna put in stuff. You can see some more of them. Then for Stacy, I have free cards for ASAP. Just missing Glasses Yoon, which is upsetting, but it's okay. We'll get there one day. I will get that card. I promise you, I will get that card. So we're almost done with ASAP. And stereotype, I don't have anything, but I have stuff on the way, so that's nice. I was actually really hoping that it would arrive in time for this video, but that's fine. It's probably gonna arrive within the next few days. Then for We Need Love, I have these two. I guess this one goes up here. Oh, I hate the top. The top right, like, pocket is my #1 enemy. Like, I hate it. And then this one right here. Then you can see I also have some stuff on the way, just these like circle cards. Nice, nice, nice. And then for teddy bear, I have this HYEWON card. And I also have this digipack card. And then for the 50/50 group order that I joined, I got 2 albums because they have 2 album versions. And then I got this pop, and I just think it would fit perfectly in here on the Note page. Like, look at how perfect. You might have noticed that I've moved some cards out from these pages. If you're like familiar with my collection, you might know. You might have realized. And I took them out because I maybe want to make those into like actual real collections, and I just wanted to like get a feel for it, so I took them out basically. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for this binder, this girl group binder. Quite a lot of exciting things. Stacy had a comeback a while ago. Like, we're in September right now, and their comeback was in August. So it's been a while. I just haven't set up for it yet because like I don't have my albums yet, so it doesn't really matter to me. I also don't know my polls yet, so really I don't really need to set up for it. Newjeans had their comeback. I spoke a bit about this in my last video, but I don't really know about collecting Newjeans these days. Like, I kind of want to keep going, but also I don't really feel very motivated to get their recent album, Get Up. Like, and it's so bad because the album is so cute. Like, and collecting Newjeans is easy enough because you get so many sets and stuff. It's just, I just haven't done it, you know? So like for now, I'm just keeping it as it is. And then if I feel like inclined to get their newest album and also their upcoming comebacks, whenever those happen, I mean, I'll do that. Not too stressed about that. In this binder, besides the stuff that I spoke about with Billlie, I also want to add in the Are You Next group, because I definitely will be collecting Youngsa unless their music absolutely sucks. Which, like, they're a hype group, so I don't expect it to suck. No, let me rephrase. They're a hype girl group, so like there's no way their music is gonna be bad. Like, absolutely no way. So I'm very excited to be starting my Youngsa collection, and she will be going in here, not in the low priority binder. Again, unless I really don't like their music, but I highly doubt that. Cherry Bullet are not doing shit. And I need them to. I need them to have a comeback, and I need it to be before we reach the 1-year mark of their last one. Now, they did have a comeback this year, so like, I'm not stressing them. I'm just saying that like, we can't go a year without a comeback every single year. Like, that's just not gonna work for me. But yeah, I think that was it. All I needed to talk about regarding this binder. It can still hold quite a lot. I need to get like new binders, just like in general, because these have been through a lot. Like, I've moved multiple times with these binders. And I think we need a refresh soon. So that'll come eventually. Now, the next binder is my Olds binder. And in here I store Chaeyeon and Gunwook also. I don't have much for Gunwook. Because I don't have my group orders yet. But I do have one card for him, so that's nice. So just in case these are like the only videos of mine that you watch, I moved Chaeyeon out of here into another binder, into an A4 binder. No, into an A5 binder. And I did that in my last video. So if you're like, where's Chaeyeon? And also Bugaboo. Oh my god, I moved Bugaboo into an A5 white binder. If you're like, where are those? They're not here anymore. I moved them out. Right. See, it's gonna be easy enough to like move this because these are all album cards on one page. But like once we get into like don't worry, I'll go back to that. Once we get into like these eras, I have just like mixed album cards in there. So like it's gonna be a lot of work basically. But yeah, I have to put some cards away for here. So I have some cards that I got from Poké Market. Got 4 pops that I was missing for Ginga Minga Yo era. Or the Collective Soul and Unconscious, I guess. So I have this Tower Records pop that goes up here. I still don't have this Shibuya Polaroid. It's probably gonna be a while until I get that. Then I have this K-Town for You Round 2 card. And then here we got Market Shop, which is this one. And then Everline question mark. I know that these two are from the same like round basically, but one of them, this one is online and this one is offline, and I'm pretty sure it was Everline. We completed this page. That's so nice. I love completing pages for Sheon. I say that every time I complete a page for her, but it's just, it's so nice. Like, look at how nice it looks. And she's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Then we have something for Pat Bingsu era as well. This pop, which I thought I'd gotten scammed out of, I finally have, which is so nice. Like, thank you so much to the person who like took over the group order. It's also my like regular group order manager, so it all came at the same time as my like the Village of Perception free stuff. So it's just like so nice, like, because I really thought that I'd gotten scammed out of that, and that was just obviously really annoying. Then we don't have anything for this era. However, we have her fan club kit card. Yay, beautiful. And then we got the start of the Village of Perception free. What do you think their next one is going to be? Do you think it's going to be, because the Collective Soul and Unconscious was called the Collective Soul and Unconscious Chapter 1. So do you think they're going to do Chapter 2 at any point? Because their last many comebacks have been like Village of Perception. Well, not many, but the last 2. So I don't know. I'm very interested to see if they ever continue that. I mean, I assume they have plans to. So we got the Polaroids in. And then starts this. So once again, one of these I have already put away before. But I couldn't figure out which one that was. So I just like took every single one out. So sorry if that annoys you. You probably wouldn't remember anyway, so I don't really think it matters that much. These are the album cards of the Village of Perception Chapter 3. There are 6 plus the Doppelganger card. So there are 11 cards in total per member if you count the Polaroids. For this era, I was kind of like, you know this if you watch my channel, I was kind of going through some stuff. So I actually like stopped joining goes for this kind of mid-era. So I'm still missing quite a lot for this era. It's the same thing with Unforgiven. Like the reason that I didn't get as many Unforgiven cards, and the reason why I didn't get any Unforgiven pops is just because I just was not... Yeah, I was not in a like headspace or like even like financial situation. I guess I could have, but like I would have rather not at that time. I just couldn't join goes. Like it just didn't. It just wasn't good, you know. So you will notice quite a few gaps, as compared to like the last few eras where I've just like filled everything up at once. Here there are quite a few, you know, empty spots. This is one of my favorite cards. She's just so cute. There's another one that we're coming to, that we're like getting to soon. That is also just like so adorable. But yeah, she's relatively cheap on places like Poké Market. Billlie in general are pretty cheap on Poké Market. And I also had a friend reach out to me and be like, hey, I have these cards if you need them. And like, yeah, I do need them, because as you can see, there's a lot of like gaps. but also like if this bothers you, you're the problem. Like, I'm sorry, but if it bothers you that I have gaps in my collection, then maybe you should get off YouTube, is all I'm saying. This is the card I was talking about. Like, look at how adorable she is. Like, is she not the cutest person ever? I love her. I literally love her so much. Like, she's a little cat. I love her. It's a little sad that this is like on a page with nothing else, but you know what? If it had to be a single lonely card on this page, this is the only one who could like live up to that potential, you know? Nothing for this page. That's so sad. I didn't join any like of the merch stuff. So like the merch cards that I have, like this pop, I bought like afterwards. Which honestly, if I were to go back and redo it, I think I would have focused on the merch and then like done all of the pops secondhand. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like the merch is more difficult to get now when it comes to billlie. So if I ever find myself in a situation like that again, I'm gonna focus on merch and lucky draws and then like opt out of like pops, you know? Just have an extra few pages in here. I think I've decided that I don't want to collect everything for her Japanese stuff. I don't really like collecting Japanese stuff. I've mentioned this a few times. But I'm probably still gonna get some like album cards. I put in some bigger inclusions like off camera. Yeah, nothing too interesting. But then for gunwook, I have his CGV card. Yay! This is technically a broadcast card. I guess you would classify it as a broadcast card. And I have it. Yay! I'm not gonna collect his like broadcast cards, but this is like, he's in the Boys Planet uniform, and I got it for like so cheap because we bought them, my friend Ed and I, we bought them like before the lineup was announced, and nobody thought gunwook was gonna make it. So he was like so cheap, and I just like, now it goes for like hundreds of dollars, and I'm so happy that I have it because he looks so cute. Like when I saw this card, I was like, oh my god, his photo cards are gonna be amazing. Like he's such a good selfie taker. And then like every single photo card that they've done since here has just like outdone the last, you know? He's such a good selfie taker. Obviously I don't have anything else for gunwook. It's all on the way, group orders, you know? But once it comes, it's just gonna be so good. I think I want to split up. I have some plans for gunwook that's kind of different for all of my other like everything collections, but I want to talk about that once like I have all of the cards and stuff. Also, they're having a comeback in November, which is just so crazy. Like, oh my god, I feel like I'm still not over In Bloom. Like, can we slow down? But yeah. Exciting stuff. I'm very excited about this collection. It's been a while since I've been so excited about like collecting a man. Collecting men, because I'm also collecting Hanbin and Hao in my like small binder. It's gonna be so good. Yeah. And also Suyeon and gunwook have like similar vibes in my mind. I don't know if it's just because I bias them both, but they have similar vibes. So having them both in here just feels right, you know? Okay, that was it for this binder. Let's move on to my post HYEWON binder, where I have a bunch of things. All right, now on to my post HYEWON binder, and I'm actually gonna start off with eunbi. So you might not know this. I feel like a lot of people might not know this actually, but there was a survival show like last year, earlier this year. I think it was like late last year, early this year, where it was basically like already debuted idols girl group idols, kind of like Queen and Puzzle, but except for this they were like VTubers, except not tubers, so idols, V-idols, I don't know. Basically like animated idols. And eunbi was on it, and so was Heejin, and also Hyeju, but like she dropped out. Bora and HYEWON. Bora didn't debut, pissed me off. Sorry. Some Woojo Sonya members, Aping's Hayoung, just a bunch of like beloved, like kind of new, on the like verge of new Gudam girl group idols basically. and eunbi made it into the group. There were like 5 spots in the debut group, and eunbi made it into that group, and so did Heejin. So I joined a group order for their little platform album, and I didn't realize you would get so many cards. So I have enough to fill up a page, which is nice. And I also got some Heejin cards, so I put those in my collect book. I don't really put cards away for the collect book like on camera, but I did put those in there, so you'll see those in my photocard collection video. I need an empty page. So I have 5 cards, one of which is a group card, so I'm gonna put that in the middle. The other members are obviously Heejin, like I said, HYEWON from A-Pink, and then Subin and Luda from Ujusonya. So all amazing. It's such a vocally good group, and I think it's so stupid of like the company that they don't reveal who they are. Like, we all know who they are, but I feel like a lot of people who are fans of like these groups don't know that their faves are on the show because they can't promote it, or not on the show but in the group, because like they can't promote it because that would like, I don't know, break the illusion or whatever. I think I'm gonna put these here actually. So I just think that's really, really stupid because like I bet so many of you who are watching right now did not know this show existed. Like, if you knew the show existed, let me know in the comments. Like, I would love to hear you watch the show and like your thoughts on it. But like, I'm pretty sure the majority of you did not know this show existed, or maybe you did know it existed but you didn't really know that there was even like a group or that your fave was on it. Like, I think it's so stupid that they didn't get the chance to promote, at least like after the show had ended, you know? Because like their songs are fine. I listened to their songs. One of their songs is actually really freaking good. It was one of the survival show songs, so it's not like new, but it's called Time Takes Me to Love. Not sure about the grammatics of that, but it's really, really good, basically. It's kind of like anime opening vibes. It's really good. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Honestly, the idea of like collecting an animated character, a cartoon character, is a little silly to me, but these cards are so cute. I thought it was just gonna be like still images of like the character, but these are like so cute. Whoever drew these did such a good job. I think they look so adorable. Yeah, that's eunbi. Then moving on to Yena. So, for her most recent era, I ended up with 12 cards, and I kind of don't want to part with them, you know? So I want to put all of them here, but just some of them on the back. And because I already put these away before, I have an idea of how I wanted to do it. In the last like recording, I spent like 10 minutes on camera trying to figure out like how I wanted to lay it all out. But now I have it down, so I'll just like put them away. But yeah, some of these 2 are M-Wave pops, and I think they're just so cute. I think Yena has some of the best selfies out of everyone ever. Oh, also this is like Love War era, not HYEWON. I don't have those albums yet. I ordered from M-Wave, and they obviously have not arrived yet, because it's M-Wave. But yeah, this is not the most recent era. This was in January, I think, and I only just got them like a month ago. So a little bit crazy, but that's M-Wave for you. And also they were at like my Korean address, so. Then I want to put the QR code card here, and then just the other 2 on the backs. So here is what Love War looks like, and I haven't set up for HYEWON because I don't really set up for my post-size one stuff. I do sometimes for IVE, but not really. So yeah, just gonna try and fill up a 9-pocket page for HYEWON as well. For Yuri, I ordered from M-Wave, and her jewel cases are at my Korean address, so I don't have her most recent era. IVE, I do have some cards for IVE. Wait, Chaeyeon! I totally forgot about Chaeyeon. Oh my god. Where? Wait. Oh my god, why did no one say anything? This is Yena. So we're just gonna move things around a little bit. So here we got the page that I just filled up, plus an extra for HYEWON. Oh, and Cheon had her comeback too. Those are also at my Korean address. Though I don't think they've actually been shipped yet. Like, the album came out like a few days ago, so. But I did order those from Gmarket, so they will be coming. Like the Cheon albums. What am I doing? But is it just me, or did Cheon have like a comeback super quickly after the last one? I know the new one is just like a single album, but still, like she's still releasing pops for Over the Moon while she's actively promoting her new single too. Like, slow down, bestie. It's okay. I know you have like a lot to catch up on, but like, damn, slow down. But yeah, the new song is really, really good. Knock was amazing. I think Over the Moon is one of my favorite minis from this year. Like, it's just so good. And these cards are stunning. Like, she looks absolutely gorgeous in these cards. Like, oh my god. Every single pull is just perfect. Like, she looks amazing. Oh yeah, wait. It's supposed to be like this. And then this one down here. And then this is my favorite Cheon card ever with the like space sponge. She just looks so stinking adorable. I love this page. Like, I love Knock. Knock is like one of my favorite songs of this year. And like I said, Over the Moon is such a good mini. Like, I'm so proud of Cheon. Like, she really just did herself. And then we move on to IVE. For IVE, all of the cards I have are for Afterlife era. You're green. Wait. I don't have my I Have albums yet. They're still at my friend's house. Though I did just pay for like DOMs. So they will be getting here soon. Probably not in time for my photocard collection video, but I feel like that's okay. But that will be my I Have albums and also my season's readings. So a very exciting haul that will be coming from Lottie. Also my mini IVE, how do you even say that? I don't know. But also those will also be coming in that. Should I film that as like a whole? I think I should. Or maybe like a reel, I don't know. Gonna kind of see how much there is and if there's like gonna be enough footage for like a full haul, because I think that would be very exciting. Like, there's a lot of stuff in there, but obviously they had that comeback earlier in the year, and they're also having a comeback in October, and I have started joining some goes for that as well. And I'm very excited because it looks really good, and so far IVE has never disappointed, and it's a mini album. Like, I thought they were incapable of doing that. So, like, they went single, full album. And I was just fully expecting them to go back to singles again. So I'm really, really happy that it's a mini album. Though it does have 4 versions, so it's gonna mess up the way I usually do it. Because the way I've been doing it so far is I have, like, the free photo book versions and then the jewel cases. But this time around, there are 4 photo book versions. And then Digipack and a platform album. So I'm probably just gonna opt out of getting the Digipack and platform and just do like a 4 layout with the 4 photo books. And then, of course, I have my little pop page here in the back. So yeah, I think that was it for post Ice one. This binder is honestly a lot more filled than I had imagined when I first made it, which is stupid because obviously they were gonna do a bunch of things. I just like, when I started it with like a page of eunbi and like a page of Yena, I was like, this is a little sad, but like now it's like a fully fledged binder. And I just, also, you know what, I'm gonna do this while I also get out my other binder. a lot of people on Twitter keep being like, wait, eunbi was in HYEWON? Wait, Yena was in HYEWON? Wait, I knew Yujin was in HYEWON, but Wonyoung too? Oh my god, like, what do you say? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean they weren't? What are you talking about? It's just like, and sometimes I feel like they have to be a troll. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like, there's no way that you didn't know this. But like, obviously there is a way. Like, people could have just stand IVE as like maybe their first K-pop group or something. And then of course, they don't give a shit about HYEWON, because why would they? But like, damn, that just, it really hurts. It hurts a lot more than it should, you know? Like, it's really not that big of a deal, but like, to me, it is that big of a deal. Like, HYEWON, you guys know this. HYEWON is like my entire personality. Like, what do you mean you don't know HYEWON? All right, for this binder, I have a few cards. I don't have too many. Okay, these ones goes here. This page is honestly really close to being complete. We're only missing 4 cards. And they should be easy enough to find. So this is like really nice. I didn't even realize that. And then on to Generic Diary. We got this eunbi card, or this eunbi AR card that I got from my friend Myra. And this chaeyeon AR here. Yay, that's so nice. Okay, then we just have 1 photo card left, but this is probably the most exciting one. So let me get out my HYEWON binder. So here she is, and for HYEWON, oh my god. Okay, so for HYEWON, I collect everything, but I started collecting her pretty, well, not late. I started collecting her fully in 2020, whereas before I just kind of like gotten stuff here and there. So a lot of these like early broadcast cards or fan sign cards are replicas. Same with here. And when I got those replicas, I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. Like, they're gonna be like placeholders for when I actually get them. But in the back of my mind, I was like, I'm never gonna get them. But then, I saw this. Oh my god. And it was like pretty cheap for a nice one broadcast. And I had to buy it immediately. And it was like, I thought it was lost for a bit. It's a hard ice broadcast, obviously. But yeah, I thought it was lost because I had it sent to my friend Chloe, who I mentioned already once in this video. I had it sent to Chloe because like I was in the middle of moving and they were like, it might take a while to get to Denmark. And I was like, oh shit, I really don't want it sent to like my old address because then I'm never gonna see that card. So I had it sent to Chloe and it took so long before it arrived at Chloe's, and like multiple times I was like, Chloe, hasn't arrived yet, and Chloe was like, no, Sophie, I'm sorry. But then it like finally arrived and we both were like so relieved, and now it's here with me, and it's my first HYEWON broadcast and I just cannot believe that I have it in my hands, because I feel like also nowadays, because so many people collect broadcasts, they're easier to get now. Like in general, of course, there are some like exceptions, but like broadcasts are like generally easier now to get, especially also since people have like, there are more people that have like Korean addresses and stuff. So like had this come out now, like I think I would have had a pretty easy time getting it like right away. But because it's like from 2019 and it's HYEWON, a disbanded group, and like it's HYEWON and their stuff is generally pretty expensive, I was just like so happy when I found this. Like, can you believe I have my first HYEWON broadcast? Like, holy shit. And obviously, like, after I started collecting everything for her, they stopped doing broadcasts, because that was like their last broadcast card was in this era, because during like the Fiesta kind of era, they stopped doing fan signs, in-person fan signs, and broadcasts. So like there were no cards. There's a fan sign card from Fiesta, but there's only one because again, it was like kind of a hectic time, and it's like super rare because not a lot of people got it, again, because of it was like in the middle of closing down for COVID and stuff in Korea. So they don't have a broadcast, because they only, like, Korea only started doing broadcast cards again when broadcasts, like, opened up. And they didn't do that until after HYEWON's disbandment, so, yeah. But I do have this card now, and I'm so happy about it. Like, wow, I have a HYEWON broadcast. This means so much to me. This year, I've gotten a HYEWON Polaroid and a HYEWON broadcast, and it's just so freaking crazy. But yeah, that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I have no idea how long this video is. I just know there's a lot of cards. I think I did a pretty good job today of not going too much off topic and not talking too much, because I'm really, really good at that. But I think I did a good job of not doing it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see when I edit this. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you watched all the way through, please put a rainbow emoji in your comments. Let me know if you have any thoughts, feelings, opinions about anything that I spoke about, anything that I did today. I'd love to hear it. Sorry that it takes so long in between videos. School. I hope you'll forgive me. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!